So this JavaScript is a bit trickier than more trickish than Python. I'm telling you, Python is very straightforward than JavaScript. But that doesn't mean that you cannot learn it within a period of a week or two, depending on your effort, actually. And if you find your way at the fundamental levels, then you begin to see that you teach yourself the rest of the levels, like intermediate, advanced, to the level that you start, doing some experts approaches and all. So, and that is all about consistency, persistency, focus driven, and passion driven. Those goals must be set in order to achieve those things. And in as much as World Bank is trying their best to reduce the level of unemployment rate, what they are promising is employment opportunities, not employment. And you know what that means. That means you have to show competency for you to be hired. And as you are learning this, for whatever you want to know here, know it like you know egusi and pounded yam. Even if they wake you up from sleep, you will notice the part that they have kept the egusi in front of you and the pounded yam in front, because you'll be perceiving the aroma in a very high spirit. So know them like that, not memorizing them, understand them. Hello, people. So questions that the guy asked, I think it was answered, so we can move on, right?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, another set of variable types, booleans. This is also a sections of integer, because is the endpoint of this is zeros and one, where true is 0, is 1, and false is 0. And that means yes and no. True is, of course, yes, and false is no. So for example, if I say var is nice, right? This thing, it could be very trickish, but that doesn't mean that you cannot understand it. So when we say it's nice equals to true, it's only when the statement or the food is nice that this true will go. If the statement is not nice or the food is not nice, this one will never go. Do you understand this? But this is a proof of concept that for a positive statement is always true, and for a negative statement is always false. If I say Abraham has a cake, right? And Abraham does not have a cake, it's false, right? Do you understand? So that is what we are saying. When we start applying this, you will see what is, they begin to get a clearer picture, actually. So another thing is, in case I have a personal challenge during my artificial intelligence exam in my final year, I would like to share concerning this true and false. Before you be thinking that, after all, is it not forced to say yes or no? It's only when you know that you can say yes to anything. Do you understand? And it's only when you know that you can say no to anything. And that AI exams, the case study was about aircraft. You know, Airbus A3347. That was the time that the Boeings launched the Airbus, the biggest one, that could take about almost 100 passengers, right? I know less about aircraft in terms of the having being aircraft having a multi-engine and all of that, lower engine and co. And even knowing that, it is through that studies that I know that aircraft uses Rolls-Royce engine. At first, I was thinking that is another type of engine. I didn't know that it's even Rolls-Royce engine and all of that stuff. So that case study was a very tough one for everybody in that exam hall. So what I'm saying is, you be thinking that after all, is to say true or to say false. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. You must know very, very well to be able to say yes or no. And it's not a very African yes or no that African will definitely tell you sometimes yes, and that yes is like something else. No, this one is a factual yes. So that is the thing that you should know about this, that even though it's two calls of yes and no, 1 and 0, you could misinterpret yes to be no and no to be yes. Please mute as you're coming in. Just mute. Thank you. Okay. Questions? If there is no question, moving on. The Church of God is moving on. Yes, sir.
There is question. There is question. Yes,
okay, go ahead.
How can we know if the far is true or false?
Yes, you can know.
How can we know? How can we indicate it?
That's a good one. You can know
Can you
that.
go back to that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No, please mute. Who is this person? Mr. Yusuf, please kindly mute. Thank you. So you can only know, sir, it's not just going to come, var is nice equal to true. It's going to come with a statement, a conditional statement, sir. It's going to come with a conditional statement. Do you understand? It's just like you saying that if food is ready, go call Abraham. Right? His food is ready. Go call Abraham. S, just whistle to the whole neighborhood. S. Do you understand? It's going to come with a condition, a set of conditions. And some conditions could be even up to 10. Some could be up to just 3 conditions. Some could be in form of neural nets to dissect, a whole body for you to know. So if Akin go hunting, he will catch a grass cutter. If he doesn't catch a grass cutter, that means he does not go hunting. So those cases will be there for you to know, sir. So it's not very plain to see var is nice equal to true. No. It's just a very, very fundamental approach to understand, the concept of Booleans. And what you should know that true is yes and is 1, false is no and is 0. Just know that now. Am I communicating? Yeah. Okay. Moving on. You're welcome. Moving on. There are special cases, special types. The value of a variable which is not yet declared, that means initialization has not happened. At that level, initialization has not happened. It's going to tell you undefined. Do you understand? I want to tell you, I don't know if you observed that on Saturday, when we went to the browser and we tried to get into the console, and when we write something on the head and we entered to jump one line, and you see, I don't know if you observed undefined there, right? So when a value is not assigned to a variable, then such variable will declare undefined as a value, right? Behind the scene though, A variable can be empty by setting the value to null, which I said earlier. Null is nothing, and nothing is zero. And this zero now is not a zero of the zeros and one. Do you understand? Like empty. That is what we mean here. Empty. Okay, for example, let's use JavaScript to pop up something. You say var my name. This time now, var my name equals to Abraham. That's my name, right? And alert my name is, where I discuss a bit about a very new word to you, concatenation, right? And its ability to bring two words together, or a word and or a text and an integer together to make it a complete sentence, right? Already, this my name's value, Nina, is going to be represented here at the time of outputting, right? And it's going to say my name is Nina instead of alert Nina. So for whoever sees Nina there, will be thinking, what is Nina? What is Nina? Especially when the name is not a familiar Yoruba name or Hausa name or Igbo, Idoma, Vigala, Yoruba, all those names, or Efik, you know? So that is why you should polish it by adopting the concept of concatenation. Any questions so far? The var is a built-in function. Alert. The same way you have document.write, the same way you have console log, the same way you have print. But that will be very common in Python, which you will see soon. Because what we are doing here, since we don't have time, we want to give you a very basic fundamental of the web technologies. Then we move in. That will give you an edge to start understanding the main reason why we are here, which is Python full stack. For those who want to specialize on Python full stack, when we call you a full stack engineer, what we mean, you are an architect, you are a civil engineer, and you are a building engineer. All the house, full house, including the boss quarter and the main house, the guest Charlie, everywhere. Do you understand? You are the one that say he wants to do that job. So you are doing the job of three people. And in here is a front-end engineer, a back-end engineer, and a database engineer. 3 things. Yeah, 3 things. And for that of a data scientist, of course, yeah. You are taking a job of a data scientist and a job of data analyst. It's 2 things in data science, not just 1 thing. Because the scientist part is the machine learning part, right? And the data side is a statistical part. So even our last link would want to, bring in our introduction to Python, at least to give you, a walkthrough to the valley. To the mountain top. The church of God is marching on. Question, please. Any question? If there is no question, permission to move. Okay, go ahead.
Sir.
Yes.
That alert. You said my name is.
Yeah.
Cosine, but before you put your cosine, you put paragraph. What about if we don't put paragraph? What will happen? Space.
Where?
Space.
Which one?
Before that cosine. My name is.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
You put backspace.
Yeah, you mean here? You mean here? Or here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That place.
If you don't put this space, guess what will happen? The value, this Nina,
what will happen, sir?
This Nina will be attached to the is. There will be no space.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good observation. Oh. You are thinking
I
very
wanted to say that that's a
it's
very
a
good
very
observation.
good,
But I
a very, very good one. I'm telling you this. Because we programmer, one thing that we lack a lot is carefulness. Either you think you know it too much, you're overconfidence, you do and one small thing will lock you up for 1 week. You will not be able to find it. Do you understand, sir? So when that space is not there, it's going to jack it together. There will be no normal, like my name is so person. It's going to see my name, then the is now will be spelled together with whatever name. That is what is going to happen, sir. And thank you very much for the observation. It was not done by mistake.
Okay, thank you, sir.
It's a pattern.
Thank you, sir. Thank you much.
It's a pattern.
Thank you,
Question. You see why it's good to ask question? I beg, ask questions. Questions, please. Have you ever seen a teacher that is telling you ask question? I love answering them. Please, ask. Ask. Even the Bible said it. Ask. And it shall be given. Knock, and the door will open. Abi? Permission to move on. This is another exercise. I will upload all those ones today, and you must do them by the grace of God. So, we talked briefly about these operators of addition. You know already, it's high school maths. Subtraction, multiplication. The multiplication here is not star. I mean, it's not times. It's the asterisk division. That / modulus. Right? So we use our expression a little bit to checkmate whether we know what we've been doing since. So now it's a variable with not just value, but value of expression. Right? So going by that principle of analysis, here is a var, keyword, name of the variable, the assignment, and the value with expression of plus in there. This is the expression here. And of course, you must complete the statement with semicolon. So it is. This is another expression. And this is what we call an int expression, right? This is with an int expressional value. This one has no expression yet, or you've seen this before, var name. This time now is not my name, it's generic, and the name is what? Nina, right? And this is to tell you the quotation qualifies it to become an int, a strings, right? But there is an expression happening below, in the below variable. var greeting, this is a variable name, greeting, with the assignment. And this assignment is carrying a concatenated values of hello, which is this young man. Observe this, right? With the name. What will be the name? Here, Nina will be replaced there. So it will be say, hello, Nina, when that expressions of concatenation happens, right? Question, please. This expression now is not the same thing with this expression. This one is concatenation. This one is concat, right?
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Do you know that it's possible for name and number to join together? What of if
Yes.
name and
Yes. Yes. Like now, how old are you? then you can say, I am 20-something years old. Is that not what you meant?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in that regards, it's a concatenation, sir.
Okay, sir.
Or, except I don't understand your question yet, but I think that is what you're asking, right?
Yes, sir. You are right, sir.
Okay. Question, please. I don't even know what I am drawing. All right. No questions. We can move on, right? Do you understand this part? Do you? Hello, guys.
Yes, we do, sir.
Yes, sir, we do.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Moving on. We talked about that day. We talked about this actually a recap because we did this, but I'm going by the virtue of that meeting that we had today. At least take it slowly for people to digest, to dissect, to augment, to assimilate. So I'm going by that virtue of that meeting with all those feedbacks. Otherwise, we've done this before. But I think this will assist in everybody, trying to figure it out in this way. So increment and decrement is like increase and decrease, right? So, but there is a default value here, is +1 or -1. That is the default. If the value is not set, is not customized, then of course it's going to go by the default values. Somebody wrote, okay, so you say yes, okay. I think that was a long time ago. Okay, so here there is a principle of increment, and decrement. The increment, of course, is addition, which is a positive, and the decrement is negative. It's taken from it. So for example, var s equal to 5. The 5 is a range that is being set. So, and the range that is set, if you use the decrement in the condition underneath, like for I equal to 10, I equal to 10 or equal to or greater than 10, I plus. You are saying that, excuse me, at that range that you say greater than or equal to, when you get there, it's going to stop the loop in terms of addition, right? And if you say that I less than or equal to 10, right? Less than or equal to 10, when it gets there for the decrement, and you say I minus, of course, it will be taking it 1, 1, 1, 1 until it gets to 9. So if you see this now, for decrement is +1, and for increment is +1, and for decrement is is -1, right? So here, if you say plus, it will be 6, minus, it will be 5. In case you will say, why not -4? The range is 5, so you know number line, right? Number line start from 0, then -1, -2. Do you understand this? Then you count it from there. You see that it will fall into this, to the range if you start. So you start counting from that left to the right, like the Arabic people. But I'm sure you know number line. Is there anybody here that does not know number line? Then we can talk about number line, but that's high school math still. Question, please. Just know that plus has a default value of 1. Minus has a default value of -1. Just know that one. For as far as increment and decrement is concerned. But when the application happens, that is when you're going to know it more. And then we did a lot of this comparison, where we say that this equal is the equals to in mathematics, not in terms of the assignment, though. Like the equality of Major General equals to Air Vice Marshal in the Air Force, right? And Rear Admiral in the Navy. Just like saying $1 equals to 1,600 naira. That is the equal that we use. This is the comparison we use. Why this one is a strict, we call it strict equality, very strict. So, because it goes by the virtue of value and virtue of type. You remember we did variable type. We talked about int, we talked about strings, we talked about float, we talked about booleans, we talked about non-type. The only thing we did not talk about yet is a complex number as variable type, isn't it? So, one ONE equals to 1. As far as these three equal sign, sorry, ONE, sorry, the handwriting is crazy, equals 1. This is false. This is false, not true. Because this is the strings and this is an int. But it passes this side, the equal value. Yes, it's equal value. We all know. But is it equal type? Say no. It's not equal type. Any question there? Question, please. Nursing mother in this house? Question. Before you say that, the time they were explaining it, my baby was crying. Question. Oh. All right. If there is no question, this one is the same thing. It's familiar to what you know in high school maths. Not equal to. This one is not equal to or not equal type. Right? Not equal to and not equal type. All right. So you're going to say the example of this one. I'm dragging it here. ONE1 not equal to and not equal type. This is what we mean. It's not even equal anywhere, right? And it's not equal in type because this is an int. I mean, this is strings and this is an int. And in terms of value, this is 1 and this is 2, right? That is what we meant by that. Do you understand? Hello, guys.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this one, of course, you know this one, the greater than 10. Right? Greater than, you know, one is, of course, 3 is greater than 2. And greater than or equal to. This one, we use it a lot in the range. Greater than or equal. And of course, this is just the opposite of it, less than or equal to. So your high school maths come in handy. This very awkward time of learning JavaScript, which is very key. It's also happened like that in Python. All right, we did this yesterday too. But notwithstanding, just a little brush up to go a long way. Consider I'm making use of the annotation because the young man who wants to feel belong, of course, and he deserves to belong, you know, identify some things concerning the PWD people. And that is exactly what we are doing. So var non-apple equals to 3. still in the line of equality comparison. And non-apple equals to 3. Of course, it is equals to 3 because that is the assignment. This is at the assignment level. It is true because it's 3 equals to 3. Non-apple, number of apple equals to 3. Of course, for the fact that you did not use 3 equal sign here to make it strict equality, definitely it is true there. But here, number of apples equals 3, and 3 in terms of strings is a false, because in this regards it has been converted into a strings, and for the value in terms of the assignment is the number 3. So this is what we are saying. It's application of this strict equality here. Strict equality, they have to be the same. The value must be the same in terms of type, not just value. And if the type is the same and the value is not equal, this also will not hold. This condition will also be false. It will not be true. Question, please. Question, please. Please ask question. We'll apply this more and you'll see the better understanding of it. If there is no question to take us to the logical operators of the logical and, or, and not, just 3 of them for now. As far as this is concerned, let's just do these 3. The logical and, the law number 1 says that both left and right must be true for this law to happen. And the logical or, either of the sides must be true for the true to pass. And of course, the not. And if it is not it, of course, yes, the law will go because it's a not. After all, not remain not till Christ will come. Any question? Please feel free to ask. Feel free to take us back. We are here for you. Before it will be too late, you'll be dragging us to slides 1. You know, that will be a bit difficult. We'll be looking at you as if you are doing it on purpose. But logical operators, for example, like var s equals to 5, var y equals to 3. Now, in a little expression, using our logical and logical or. This is what we call logic gate in basic computing. We use this concept a lot in circuit building, especially when you're going to be thinking of knowing, specializing in robotics engineering. This is the job of mechatronics. This is the bulk research. So this is the operators here, and this is the or, but it comes with expression though. The first one is console.log in bracket x less than 4, but remember, x is equal to 5 here in the assignment time, and y less than 4. Of course, y is equal to 3. So this y equals to 4 less than 4 is true, but x less than 5 is not true. But the law of the AND logic gate says that for the statement to be true.
Hello, sir. Please,
Yes.
before you go forward, let me not get fully confused here. You said here the y less than 4 is true.
Yeah, of course. Y is less than 4 because the assignment. See,
Okay. Yes.
y is equal to 4, equals to 3. Yes, sir.
And then now said x less than. So both of them, they are true now. No one is
They are
false.
not. They are not. Why x is equal to 5, sir? Here,
Sir,
x is equal to
Sir.
5. 5 is not less than 4.
sir,
Yes, go
Okay.
ahead.
sir,
Okay.
sir.
Yes,
Is
go ahead.
it y is greater than? Is it that y is greater than 3? Or
Yeah,
less than?
this is less than. No, less than means it's smaller than. It's smaller.
Less than.
Less than, not
Okay,
greater.
okay. I've
Less
gotten
than.
it. I've gotten it.
4 is not. 4 is 4 not. Is 4 not.
4 is less than 5. Yes, 4 is
No, 4 is less than 5. So is s less than 5? No, less than 4. S is not less than 4 because s is giving a value to be 5. Is 5 less than 4? No. So where you see s now, you put a value of 5. Then you use this sign, less than. That one, no computing will prove it. You understand? Except it's using the concept of this script. Now my life ends at 360, and that means your life does not, that means you did not progress because you're coming back to the 0 that you start from. Except when you use a discrete concept. We are not teaching discrete mathematics here. Do you understand, sir? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Akin, do you understand what we meant?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm with you.
Uh-huh. So the first thing that you see here, sir, you see the assignment first. The assignment, here is the assignment. The assignment here, x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3 before the expression. And in the expression, we say console.log in parentheses, x less than 4, you say no, and y less than 4. Of course, yes, y is 3, so y is less than 4, but x is 5, so x is not less than 4. So this statement is false because the law of the AND gate says that for me to be true, both sides have to be true. I think I have made that place clear now. Please, guys, are you here with me? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay. So, and that of OR gate, which is this guy, this double slash, right, says that if one side is correct, then everything is correct. I don't have problem. If my children has eaten, then I am full up. Like the Doma people will say, don't mind me, I'm an Edu Mogaman. So I'm full of proverbs.
Wow, my brother.
So looking at it,